Hello and welcome again to another video where I teach you how to play Nidalee. This game I'll be playing mid lane Nidalee against an Ezreal. Ezreal's a very interesting one, he's very difficult to beat. This game I'll go with Warding Totem. So Ezreal, he's very strong pre-6, and he's very strong post-6 as well. As a mid laner he's actually very difficult to beat. But once level 6 happens, Ezreal is an extremely squishy champion. So with the new Nidalee changes that allow you to throw a spear and then immediately follow it up, I'll actually be able to burst Ezreal from 100 to 0 after level 6. However, before level 6 it's going to be an extremely difficult lane, so what I need to do is play very passively. And there's Ezreal's, so we know they're starting red. I don't think they're going to invade. Right now they have a pretty weak early game invade, unless their entire team is here and it's a 5 versus 4 invade, and even then they'll have a rough time. Yeah, I don't see this being a big threat. I hope that hits the blue buff. It should still. The blue buff's pretty fat. Blue buff will spawn right about, yeah, it should hit it. It'll also hit one of the little minions, but I always start with a bushwhack so that I can put it here for the blue buff. It does a lot more damage than a single Q close range would do. I would have to be like leashing from all the way out here, at which point it's like a pretty low chance that I'll actually hit it on time. But I like to start with a trap. It didn't hit him, did it? That sucks. Oh well. So yeah, it looks like he started blue. So never mind, he started blue. I want to tell my team that, but I'm a little busy last hitting. Dang it. I was typing Ezreal, that's bad manners. Yeah, the reason that Ezreal is so strong early game is because his Q is extremely inexpensive in terms of mana cost, and it does a lot of damage. I don't know if he's building AP Ezreal or attack damage Ezreal, either way. It's probably going to be a rough lane for the early portion of the game. I still don't know if he's building AP Ezreal or attack damage Ezreal because of his item starts. I don't really know quite yet. He started boots and 4 pots. Luckily he's just pushing this wave really hard, which makes it a lot easier for me to get my early couple kills, or get my early farm and not have to risk going all the way out of lane or anything big. What's really nice is that Nasus is a pretty weak gank. Actually no, he's not. He's not a weak gank at all. He has the Wither, but until he gets that Q farmed up really high, he's not going to do a lot of damage, and Ezreal probably won't kill me early. He's going to throw a Q pretty soon. There it is, or one of his ranged attacks. I wanted to predict that and try and avoid getting hit by it. Let's try to not miss any more of these last hits. Yes, got it. Okay, good. Gosh dang it, I'm so bad at this. Stop, Ezreal. This is such bad manners. Okay, so that was a weak gank. I had no idea what was going on there. So he's almost down. That was a really bad gank. That was more my fault that was bad though than hers, because I wasn't aware. I spelled Oblivious wrong too, but I think they know what I mean. But we did knock his health down a lot. He won't be able to be super aggressive anymore. He'll have to play very passively, and then once level 6 hits, I'll be able to survive in lane and actually potentially kill him really easily. He has to play super passively now though, which is really great for me. And Nasus, I don't see him being a problem, not anytime soon. Dang it, I didn't think that would hit it. I think the hitbox is a little bit smaller now, but not very much for her spear. So right now I am matched on Ezreal's farm, but it's partially due to the fact that I've had more hits. Oh god, please no Nasus. Nasus, please no. God dang it! I screwed that up so much. I knew he was there too, and I didn't even watch my map. That sucks. We're gonna build I probably sounded really unhappy. I raged a little bit there. She might be able to get him. Oh, no, this is bad. There it is. Good job. He did a lot of damage. I didn't know Nasus had that much early game potential even without any items. That was kind of scary, honestly. He did a lot of damage. It looks like he leveled up his E though, which would make more sense. His E does a lot of damage if you level it up first. It's got really high base damages. So actually, if you're playing against a Riven or someone that's a really strong melee champion against as Nasus and you can't really do anything to get in their face and get your Qs off, leveling up that E is one of the best options you have. Ezreal probably would not be smart to hard engage on me here. Gosh dang it, I didn't realize there was a minion there. I need to be paying more attention to my minimap though, because I'm really not. I know that everybody is visible except for Nasus, who very recently died, so he's not a huge threat right now. Probably in another 10 seconds though, he'll become a pretty big threat. So I need to be careful about that. So Ezreal's missing. I don't like it. There's the Cougar form. But now that I'm level 6, I am a bit behind in terms of Ezreal experience and levels, but in terms of potential to kill him, I probably have a little bit more than he has on me. As long as he doesn't have an extended trade, I will probably win almost all trades. Just because I can throw a spear, do a nice chunk of damage. It just made that spear do a crap ton of damage. But luckily he didn't. We're gonna do that. Don't know where he is. So he is 46 CS. He's gonna end up with 48 probably. Yes. Okay, there's... Gosh dang it. I'm so bad with watching the map. Okay, so it looks like Ezreal is building... I don't know yet. He could still be building AP. If he goes Lichbane first, interesting choice by Ezreal. Oh gosh. That thing needs to stay still. Gosh dang it. You're not making the smartest decisions. Come here, you freaking fool. If you're ever going to leash for a Nidalee, don't move around. Especially like that, because what happened is it moved in front of one of the minions, so I couldn't get a Q off on it. Yeah, it looks like he'll probably be going AP Ezreal, which means I should probably have a Chalice, but it's a little too late now. I can always build it if I want to, but it won't benefit me at all. So, yeah, he's definitely going AP. He wouldn't level up the skill that he's using right now, the freaking OP, go through everything, champion hitting skill only. Yeah, he's definitely going AP. That's a pain in the ass. But now he's definitely at dead potential. If I were to get a single Q on him in Cougar form and then ignite him, he'd die. If I can get a single Q on him in human form and get an ignite on him, he will die. Gosh dang it, he's so strong with his harass. The one that goes through minions, attack damage Ezreal in early game is really easy to counter, because you just stand behind your minions until you're ready to go all in on him, and then you just shred him really fast. But AP Ezreal is really hard to kill because he can attack you through his minions, and through your minions I mean, and there's nothing really to do to counterplay it. Like look at that, it's just like free harass every freaking time. So it's really hard to counter, it's really hard to play against, but it doesn't do enough damage to really kill me with one shot or two shots. It's going to take quite a few. So luckily I should be alright in terms of like survivability in lane. It's just going to be more harass. That's a pain in the butt for me to deal with. Once I get flashed though, I can do a quick flash pounce and kill him real easy. So that's not a problem. Really? I screwed that up too? Yeah, now you see he's kind of low on health. Maybe not enough for a flash pounce, but in about 5 seconds I'll have flash up and I can give it a shot. I think I didn't get him. Yeah, he had to burn flash. Why did he burn flash? I'm not certain. That was not necessary. But luckily we trade flashes. He uses his he didn't use his ult, but okay, he didn't go back to base near his tower, so that was smart on him. I don't know where Nasus is. What I do whenever I tap tab, I'm checking to see whose name appears in white. If their name appears in white, that means I have vision of them somewhere on the map. And if I see Nasus on there, I don't even need to look at my mini-map. I can just say, you know what, Nasus is not in my mid lane because I don't see him here. He's somewhere else on the map where we have vision, so I'm safe to continue aggressing. I didn't see Nasus appear on there, so I kind of felt uncomfortable being that close to the tower and knowing that he has a wither to use, but not a big deal. My sound is messed up right now. Oh, what? So I don't know where Nasus is. Still watching the map. Nasus is probably just farming in the jungle like a boss. How did that hit? I don't know. Is he building AP? Yes, he is. Okay. So I called that correctly. I was going to say, that's not doing as much damage as it normally should. Ezreal just pulled an ultimate down that way. I don't know what to do. There's Nasus. Nasus is bottom lane right now. He's burning a lot of his mana really early in this lane, and it's gonna cause a lot of problems for him. Wow, that does a lot of... Oh, because he's a Sheen proc. I don't have any extra damage from what I had initially in the beginning of this game, so he's coming into lane with a lot more potential damage than I have. But what I do have is a lot of money. I'm sitting on a lot of money that I can go back and spend. Unfortunately, Ezreal, though, he does have an extra kill on me, so he has a lot more money than I do potentially, like to spend overall, but we'll have to see on that. So I'm unhappy with the fact that I burned that flash earlier and the ignite. I could probably kill him fairly easily if I were to not have burned that earlier. I could probably use it now and kill him, but too late. Not much I can do about it. I don't see Nasus anymore, which means he could be potentially some... Okay, yeah, Ezreal's a bitch. You're a fucking bitch. Oh, that's his name, is bitch. So he's being super aggressive. I want to use my heal, and then just use Cougar form on this next wave. He's definitely going to try and get his E off on me, or his W off on me, and it's probably going to happen. There's Nasus. They called him out there. There it is. I want him dead. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Oh my god, you are my hero. Come on. Come on, girl. Got him. Alright, so that was a pretty good gank. She came up behind him. He's just being super aggressive. He's trying to deny me a lot of farm, which he was successfully doing, but he wasn't being careful enough. Had he known that Elise was coming, had he had a ward there, that would have been really, really good for him, because he would have denied me almost a whole wave of farm. I would have been forced to go back and miss it, and it would have been sucked a lot. But because he was so aggressive and he wasn't careful about where Elise was, he ended up getting stunned, and he took a lot of burst damage from both of us, and I got 300 gold. So now we're going to go buy this, the Archangel's Staff, for a nice chunk of mana, and a very, very nice passive that gives me a lot more ability power to work with. And we'll buy another Doran's Ring, just because it helps. So what happens is, this gives me 8 maximum mana an increased amount of maximum mana every time I use a skill. So a normal Tear of Goddess will give me 4. Coming. And this will give me 8. So it's twice as useful as a Tear of Goddess. Alright, I can jump this wall a lot easier. She can kill that if she wishes. So This sucks. Ezreal is this. He has the same exact amount of CS as I do, more or less. He's at 97. I'm at 100 right now, but he has 2 extra minions here. If he wanted to beat me in terms of CS, he could kill them. But he's not even in lane. Makes me nervous. I want to have one side of my lane has a secured exit. In the event that Nasus comes, or Ezreal and like another person on his team both come to lane and decide that they want me dead, I want to know which direction I can exit with, or exit through, safely. And that will be top. So right now I know that there's no one here, I can just walk up this way and I'm safe. Alright, so now that I've destroyed tower, I want to roam a little bit more. I don't normally roam very often early game, it's just like not my playstyle. I need to improve that and change that a bit, but I haven't. If he can stun him. Oh god, this is not good. Got him. Nasus is strong. Can we not give Nasus free stacks? Jeez. Wow. Good job on bottom lane for rotating mid lane. I was unable to stay in mid lane. I wanted to roam, so I could not get back to mid lane to prevent Ezreal or somebody from pushing it down. But bottom lane had a good idea. They rotated, is what it's calling, or what it's called. It's what happens when my mid laner, me, I wanted to go all the way top lane, but Ezreal's pushing really hard. Bottom lane was not there to push, and this tower is already gone. So they rotated mid to protect this tower, which didn't take very much damage at all. And overall, it was really good for us because we'll probably take this tower. And we did get a kill. Actually, we got 3 kills, didn't we? No, we got 2. We got Nasus and Vladimir. I don't know if the enemy team just got Dragon, though, or they're working. They don't have it yet, but they're working to grab it right now. So I'm going to go show up there. Oh, they're coming to kill me? Let's go, bitch. Oh, they're not coming to kill me. I'm fine. So right now my sound is coming through my computer speakers, but everything else, like the music right now and me talking, is coming through my headset. So it's kind of weird. I don't know what's up with my audio. It happens whenever I start League before plugging in my headset and setting up the sounds for it. So it's weird. It sucks. That's fine, I just wanted to hurt her a little bit. Okay, well, now they know I'm here anyways. This thing gives so much vision for so long. We could probably take the dragon. There's Nasus. Nasu. Ela está. At this point, I'm pretty well fed for fighting against Ezreal. He only has 1 kill, he has 2 deaths, so right now I could probably take him really easily. No! Top lane is having some troubles right now. I can head up there. Get him, yo. Got him. Goodbye. We'll give him another heal in a second, since my mid lane's not in too much trouble, and I want him to be able to stay in lane longer. So now my Archangel Staff is already complete to a Seraph's Embrace, which is really early in the game. Before 20 minutes to have that thing complete already. I actually don't know when it completed, but I got a lot of ability power from that alone, because I have a very big mana pool. I think it's like every 4 or 5 abilities I get 1 more ability power, which is pretty strong. They're probably going to go dragon right now. It's already gone. So we have a timer on that. Probably check like 25:15 Dragon is 6-minute timer, and Baron is 7. And then regular, like blue buff, red buff, smaller buffs are 5-minute timers. There's Ezreal with his ultimate. I'll push this wave in again. He used that ultimate, which leads me to believe he's not coming to lane for a little bit. because he didn't come to lane to farm these out. If he was coming to lane, he wouldn't have burned his ultimate. I was foolish now that he did that. His wave was pushing away from the tower, so he wasn't going to miss any CS. I don't need blue buff now. I have such a big mana pool. The mana regen is actually very nice. I have 6.3 per second, but I don't need the blue buff for the mana regen because I have so much mana to work with anyways. I'll probably be able to throw 10 to 15 spears before I even come close to low on mana, and then I can just go back to base. Or I can wait 5 seconds and throw another one because my mana will regen that fast on its own. So I'm just being super aggressive. I might actually be able to steal Ezreal's blue buff. Ezreal definitely building a very bad build. AP Ezreal is not bad at all, but the way he's building it, he's built his Lich Bane first. It's kind of a bad first. Gosh dang it, give me this freaking jump. I'm really bad at this jump, and this is the only jump I'm bad at. But starting with Lich Bane is really bad because you don't have any mana to really proc that passive. Or you don't have any ability power to proc that passive. The passive is essentially like additional, like a lot of additional damage every time you use an ability. But if it's your first item, you don't get any extra magic damage really because it's based on your ability power. And he has no ability power aside from the Lich Bane itself, so it doesn't really give him a huge burst of damage. We're missing him. I'm going to go help out bottom lane as soon as I push this wave out. You know, we're just going to go now. I need to go. They're having trouble.
Then a third voice comes in.
There's Susan being a boss. We're going to heal Leona. There he goes. We're going to heal myself and go back to mid lane. Ezreal's coming. There he is. We're going to get away from there because I know he's got some gap closers. I don't know if he uses flash, but I didn't want to die there. That was foolish. I'm an idiot. So I knew he was coming and I ran right into him. I'm not the smartest. So they're going to try and siege down mid lane. The reason I burn flash there is because I'm not very stingy with flash, but also because I have blue buff, and it's a really strong thing for Ezreal to have because it'll reset the timer on it. Stop, guys! Gosh, so rude. Throw it that way. Don't know where they're going. I'm full health again already. My heal is really strong with a lot of ability power. So I don't like that Udyr's taken all this farm here. He doesn't really need to be mid lane. We've already taken the tower. I do have a lot of CS though. Vlad has even more than him, so I guess it's okay. He doesn't need to catch up. But geez, Nasus has 378 on his stacks. Jeez, he's so strong right now. For 23 minutes into the game, that's a lot for your Nasus stacks. Let's just push mid in. We gotta stop Nasus from farming now. I don't feel comfortable going near him at all. He's built pure magic resist. Or not pure magic resist, but he's got Mercury Treads and Spectre's Cowl, which is gonna mitigate a lot of my damage with my spear. I can do a nice chunk of damage, but it's not really going to be all that big a deal. Yeah, you see that, it doesn't do all that much. Udyr can't really tank very much right now, it's unfortunate. And he can tank a ton. So we need to kill off all of these minions. Jeez, oh my. We need him dead. We need somebody dead. Doesn't really matter who. But yeah, Nasus is really well fed. There we go. I'll take the bullet for YOLO. There's Nasus back to regular size. I still have this passive on my Seraph's Embrace if I need to use it, which I shouldn't. But they are going to just push down mid really hard right here. Nothing we can really do. There we go. So I didn't need to go back to base there because I did have so much mana, but I do need to go push off top lane because they could potentially go to top lane, but I see 3 people here. It's not a big deal for me to face check when I get vision of 3 people. 2 people catching me around a bush, not as threatening. They're probably not going to kill me, especially when I'm that close to my own base. If I was on the other side of the map, I might be a little bit more wary of face checking bushes like that. But yeah, no, you don't get these. You freaking like sat in mid lane and farmed wave after wave. Screw you, man. So I have enough for this Rabadon's Death Cap, which is going to be a huge amount of mana, or not mana, a huge amount of ability power for me. That gave me 140 ability power just from purchasing. All I did was purchase this portion. I only purchased the Blasting Wand and then the recipe price. So I already had this rod, I already had the 80 ability power. If it didn't have the passive, I would only get 40 more ability power, but because of the passive, I got an extra 100 ability power from that 30% increase, which is really, really strong. I usually get Rabadon's Death Cap. That was interesting. Oh, she's got the Targon crap. Yeah, Targon's Brace. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I usually get Rabadon's Death Cap as my first or second item. It's not necessary, but it does help a lot. Yeah, Nasus, I definitely need to get a Void Staff very, very soon, because Nasus is just stacking magic resist. Or he will be stacking magic resist, or I don't know what he's doing, but he definitely has a lot of magic resist and very little attack damage, or armor. Attack damage resist is the same thing. It's like a really weird way of calling it armor, but it's what it is. Good job on Udyr's part for the split push there. Didn't even know that he was doing it, which means the enemy team didn't know he was doing it probably too. I do want to kill Ezreal though, so he's probably going to poof around that corner. Oh, nope, never mind, I'm an idiot. So we can aggress here. My main concern is running into Nasus though. Nasus will shred us to bits. He is their team's sole like pushing force. He's been stacking that Q so fast. I'm very surprised he's able to do that. But I guess he's been taking all of the blue buffs probably, and that's probably been giving him a lot of cooldown reduction to stack his Q really quickly. There's Lulu's health going down. We can siege this tower pretty easily at this point. Udyr, you're a YOLOer. You need to not do that. That was really stupid. My god. Can we not do that? I could probably jump in on Ezreal and kill him, but then there's the risk that I get caught by one of the other 3 people sitting on him. There he is. Okay. Didn't even need to jump on him. Oh, that was beautiful. No, don't kill me, you whore. Stop. Yeah, Nasus is their like main reason they're gonna do okay in this game. Wow, she survived that. I can't really do much. Oh god, she almost just got caught there. If Caitlyn had realized that she had that trap sitting there, that would have been a dead Leona. I definitely need help here. Because if Nasus shows up from over here, which I'm going to place a ward right here so he doesn't, he could easily kill me with a single or maybe 2 Qs, and then just dive the tower and just wreck my day. So I do want this wave. I'm almost there at my Void Staff, at which point I can actually start doing things to Nasus, but right now I can't really do too much damage to him because he has so much magic resist. It's making my damage kind of useless. And it's frustrating for me, but that's just how this game is played. I'm going to go to... Actually, Varus is going to go to top lane. Yeah, Nasus is 500 stacks. It's going to get scary. I should consider building a an Hourglass. That way I can at least mitigate a lot of the damage that he's dealing, because the Hourglass will give me a lot of armor. But not before I get that Void Staff, because I do want to have the ability to really knock his health down before I have the ability to survive his damage, because there's no way I'm going to be able to have a sustained trade. Even with an Hourglass, it's not worth it to try to have a sustained trade with Nasus, because he will win every single time. No, 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 don't take it. Oh my god, I'm so close to the Void Staff and you're freaking taking these kills. There we go. I have the Void Staff money now. Careful, I am going back to base for this Void Staff. And she just got caught out. Oh god. I want her alive though, so we keep her alive. We throw this spear at Nasus. He is dead. GG. Well played. Here goes Vlad. There's Vlad. She's still alive. We can probably turn this around on them. Got him. Good day to you, my friend. Oh, he took it. Dang it. But we can probably get her if this person allows me to get to her. No, she's going to die. Got her. So, that's nice. If only... So we'll take that. We'll sell one of these and we'll start working towards Azonia's. For two reasons. One, it gives me a ton of money, or a ton of ability power. 602 ability power is insane. Along with a Void Step, I can more or less just shred everybody on the enemy team right now. And I'm going to be carrying this team on my shoulders. We can team fight. Nidalee has pretty good team fight potential, but we do not need to hard engage. That's the one thing we need to be very careful about, is accidentally hard engaging. Looks like he's going to be walking into that bush probably. Nope. He wants to be some sort of weirdo. I'll place a ward here, and we'll jump over this wall. I don't feel too threatened. Gosh, dang it! This is probably not the smartest idea to engage on them. We did catch her out, but we didn't have the potential to kill her. Oh crap. Nasus is just too strong. No, stop it! No! Good. We can probably kill a large portion of their team really easily. Gosh, I had Sarah's Embrace too, which I could have used. Well, at least Caitlyn has the blue buff. Oh, and she has red buff. That's bad. Good job, Udyr. Ezreal's pushing the other tower, but Udyr is just a split pushing machine. Shield, Udyr, use your shield. Wow. Oh, what a boss. That was great. How did he do that? They just like ignored him while they're trying to push down mid, which is great. I mean, I did die and that would be shutdown gold for the enemy team, 500 gold. But at the same time, we did get an inhibitor. Udyr played it really, really well there. I could have played it much smarter. I didn't even need to get killed by them. There was no reason for me to get caught out there. But I am glad Udyr did that. That was a great job. I will have a lot more armor now. I have 130 armor. I could probably actually build some item that gives me some health. So potentially build a Rod of Ages. Probably not the best item at this point in the game this late, but it's still really, really strong. Gives you a lot of health, just 450 base health. And then in 10 minutes, if the game is still going on, I'll have even more health, like 50% more from the item, which is really strong. So in the event that this game goes to late game, having the Rod of Ages or having bought it would have been a good option. There goes Vlad. As long as I land one spear before a team fight, they're not going to want to hard engage on us, and we will be fine. And then we'll have control of the team fight, which is great. There's Ezreal with his mediocre poke. It's not bad, but it's not great. The thing that's really good about Ezreal, though, is he's able to use his W first and then toss his Q out for that proc on the Lich Bane, which does a lot of damage, especially with the amount of ability power he's built right now. He looks like he's building a Liandry's, which is a pretty strong item. Alright, she's dead. Crap, dang it, they're everywhere. Luckily I wasn't worth the shutdown gold there. He can flash for her, or he can just use that item and shred her to bits. Or get screwed by that. He doesn't have a shield, so he's dead. He could have used his shield, but no cigar. They're going to push out this wave. Yeah, Susan has to go stop them. Otherwise they're going to lose a tower in there. So that's unfortunate for their team. Udyr is a boss. Just the fact that he was able to play such an amazing thing off of our foolish mistakes, just amazing to me. That was great. Good job on Udyr's part. They should probably get out. Yeah, they have one with home guards. He doesn't have home guards yet. He probably should. He has home guards. Yeah, they would have had an entire home guard rush, and these three probably would have died, which would have been really unfortunate. I'm glad they got out there. That was very necessary. I now have 2 items that will keep me alive in the event of me getting caught out. And why do I have so much ability power? 694 is a lot. That's like almost too much. I feel like that's not normal. Do I have like a buff on me or something? No, we don't have Baron. Huh, that's a lot of ability power. I'm not used to that. I do have the potential to kill almost anyone on their team with 1 or 2 spears really easily. If I can pounce and kill all of the minions with 1 pounce, I'm pretty powerful. I could place this right here. No blue buff. That's fine. I probably should have just thrown a spear. Oh, if you can catch Kate out. Oh, goodness gracious. That was too easy. That spear did so much damage. Wow. Oh, sucks to be you. Oh, and then we use the Seraph's Embrace. Oh gosh. No. Please no. Please no. Oh, what? 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 Well, Nasus was there ready to kill me, but he didn't get me. They were not in position to push. It's fine. It's not a big deal. I do need to build a Rod of Ages, though. This is what I'm working on. Almost 1,000 gold until I have it. That's a bit of a distance away from what I want. I will build... Alacrity is potentially a good option, but I don't know if I like it enough. Nasus will take a free tower. This thing is just gonna go down so fast. Ooh, he could potentially get killed by 1 or 2 smashes to the face. Varus is 130. Oh, he has the Guardian's Angel. I was gonna say, how does he have so much armor? But that's a good question. That is, why did you do that? That was so foolish. Wow, she survived. Calculations, man. So good for her. That was a good call then. They got Vlad. We can just push out this entire wave really easily. And I will have my Rod of Ages almost, so that's really good. We're gonna go kill the white. That did a lot of damage. It did almost 1,800 damage with 1 spear. I'm going to kill the blue buff. The reason I'm killing the blue buff is not for the mono regen. I don't need the mono regen at all anymore. But the 20% cooldown reduction that it's going to give me is insanely overpowered. I'll be able to spam spears so much more. It increases my damage potential by 25%. Because in the amount of time it would take me to throw 5 or 4 spears previously, now I can throw 5, which is a very, very big increase. A lot of people say, oh no, that's not a big deal. Having blue buff is not that. No, it definitely is. It's like having an extra rub on Zeth Cap almost. In the event of a sustained team fight, I guess. In like a couple poke wars. Oh god, I'm losing connection here. No, don't DC at this point in the game. I'm the team right now. Well, I'm not the team. We would still be winning without me if somebody else is in my place and just doing average, but I'm definitely a pretty integral part to this team. And oh, yeah, my connection's going to crap. Not much I can do about that. Not a big threat, but I do have the Rod of Ages almost. How much? Oh, I can buy it now. This is a risky play here. I don't feel comfortable diving them here. They have a lot more sustained team fight. We have a much stronger poke and then a late game dive. So once somebody gets really low, we can dive on them and win the team fight. But before then, if they dive us, which it looks like they're not smart enough to do, if they dive us before the team fight, we will lose it very, very hard. We need to win the poke war first. because they have AoE Vlad, they have Ezreal for high damage output for the Trinity Force. Why didn't he build a Lich Bane? Oh wait, no, he did build a Lich Bane. What am I talking about? I want the Rod of Ages for survivability. Now I can survive Nasus and who else? Caitlyn a little bit better because I have more health to work with, and then I also have the armor from the Zhonya's. So now I should be able to survive a sustained team fight because I'm a bit tankier. That insta kill on that, and wow, I have a lot more of ability power from the Rod of Ages as well. Oh ho ho, he got a lot of damage done there. Jeez. Wow, we have a lot of damage for the poke here. We could totally engage on them and he's done. Unfortunately though, he got who's gonna I missed that. I did such a bad throw. Yeah, we should definitely Baron. Baron's a good call. So with my huge amount of damage to my spear, let's see how much this would do. 1700 from max range. 1402, Baron has some magic resist though. Quite a lot actually. I can confirm the... Oh, she actually confirmed it. That's a free game, more or less. That's dead, dead. Wait for it. Oh god, I'm so low. It's a bad throw. Oh, I don't know where she went. She probably flashed over the wall, to be honest. Yeah. So that was a good game. Pretty one-sided later on. Once I started getting some more kills, once I got that unofficial quadra kill, that was more or less game over. Pretty proud of the way this game went out though. We can probably kill her really easily. I had 800 ability power at the end of that game, so that was pretty good game for me. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, feel free to let me know if you have any questions or suggestions for any future videos. Let me know. I'd be more than happy to answer them, and I'd be more than happy to make a video to help you out and to learn something in the future. So thanks for watching again, and have a nice day.